Do you ever walk out of a car dealership and think, damn, that sales guy was a fucking dick? Well, I know that that's the case for most people, but I'm here to tell you that you are right. Most of us are dicks, including myself. Part of the job description is an inflated ego, so what can you do? So just know that we only put that persona on in front of the customer. Well, most of us. But buy here, pay here salesmen are just a different ball game. And again, I'm Sebastian from the UK, making a home for myself here at Westland Auto Sales. So let's get talking about these assholes. So the first thing you're going to want to do is train your sales team. Train them in the difference between buy here, pay here and regular finance. Spread your knowledge. You being the sales manager, well, you have the best idea of the different types of financing. Buy here, pay here is a very obscure style of financing. Everything is different, from the way that the customer needs to be handled to the laws and legislations. Everything is different, except the end goal. We all want you in the car, and we want that commission, baby. Woo! So either you can teach them yourself, or you could check out a certain someone's YouTube video down in the description. Ding! The second difference is the type of selling you're trying to execute. When you're in regular financing, you're always looking for the upsell. You're looking for the most expensive car you can put the customer in. For instance, if you walk into a dealership with a 750 credit score and $7,000 in your pocket, and you're looking for a car that only costs $12,000, the salesman's gonna say things like, well, have you considered this option? Or have you ever driven this style of car? And he's going to be looking at something that's around 30,000 or so. And he will try and lure you into something that you most likely can't afford. And if he's well trained, well, he will actually have no problem with this. He's probably going to close you on a car like that. Because, well, he knows everyone likes a little bit of luxury. And the have you ever driven line, well, that worked every time. He will force you to drive those expensive cars, and I'm not going to lie to you, you're probably going to love it. And falling in love with the car, well, that's the first step to buying it. But how this differs from buy here, pay here salesmen is, well, we are never ever looking for the upsell. We know you need a car. Any car, really. We also know that you've likely been denied by a few places before coming down to the buy here, pay here. So there's rarely any upsell going on. We just want you in a car. Again, talking about the same end goal, we all want the commission. However, commission works a little bit differently depending on the dealership you work at. Firstly, with buy here, pay here, the commission is usually a flat rate. So it'd be the same amount whether you sold the most expensive car on the lot or the cheapest car on the lot. However, through my experience, I realized that in regular financing, it's slightly different. Their commission works based off the amount of profit they make on the car. So they'll take home a percentage. So it might be about 10% of the profit, for instance. So let's say you make $6,000 profit on one car, well, they'll take home $600. So they're looking to upsell you on any additional fees that could be on there. VIN etching, extended warranties, etc., etc. Anything they can sell you on, they will. They are looking for the maximum amount of cash possible. So just know when they say it's beneficial for you, well, it's a double-ended sword because it's also very beneficial for them. Another area that they differ in is, well, the way they view the customer. In regular financing, there's little to no empathy thrown around. They care very little about how you're feeling or your situation. The goal is the number. How much can they make off your sob story? They don't care if you've just crashed your car, you've just been recently repoed. They are actors. No matter how many tears are shed or how many OMGs they give you, it's an act. Trust me, I've seen it in the works. But worst of all, they may even use it against you. For instance, if you've just crashed your car, well, they now know that you are in need of a car. So they can use that information as leverage to get you in the fanciest, most expensive car possible. Because to most people, when you wreck your car, the common reaction is, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But to the salesman, well, it doesn't say that at all. It screams, insurance payout. That means they've got a healthy down payment so that they can get you in something super expensive. And you know what that means, don't you? Big boy commission, baby. Woo! Anyway, on to buy here, pay here salesmen. We are trained in empathy and reading people so that we know the current situation and how to deal with it. Because the people with poor credit have already been treated like absolute shit at the other dealership. Denied, denied, denied. That's all they've heard. So buy here, pay here salesmen will never say that dreaded word, because we already know that your situation is going to be rough, and we're eager to know what put you in this situation and how we can help pull you out of the hole. And that leads nicely onto my next point, how the customer will be treated at the dealership. I know this is something I talk about all the time. Regular financing salespeople are trained to stroke your ego. They will be the nicest people you will ever meet. Anything you need, they'll bring it out for you. And they will compliment any small thing you do. Ooh, nice necklace. Ooh, well done on not having any repos. Ooh, you sit in that chair really well. You know, bullshit compliments like that. They will do what I like to refer to as waffle, which means they're just gonna talk and talk and talk until there's no tomorrow. They wanna keep you interested, and they know if they talk for a long time, it will eventually get you talking. And for 99.9% of people, that's their favorite thing to do, is talk about themselves. And they act like this right up until the papers are signed. Then it's a quick thank you and then a quick fuck off, because they know they'll never have to see you again. But with Buy Here, Pay Here, we are always trying to build a healthy relationship with a customer, because, well, we're gonna have to see them for the next 2 to 3 years. However, we are blunt. We're not too worried about hurting your feelings, because both of us know your situation and we wanna get you into a car. But if it's not direct, you'll start waffling and giving us not so straight answers. And in this industry, all we need is the truth, so we can get you the best approval possible. So we'll skip the pleasantries and the compliments and get straight to the point. Why did you get repoed? Why did you tell me you only had 1 open order loan when you clearly have 3? Those are some of the questions we might ask you. But we don't have any malintention. We just want the truth. And you know what they say? You can't handle the truth. But those are the only real differences. The way that the sales team is trained is probably the main one. And as I said, to know the 4 different types of financing, check out my other videos. They're on my page. And anyway, for now, take care and peace.